Today I'm sharing the top 10 fall wardrobe essentials every woman needs in her wardrobe. If you don't have all 10 of these, I would definitely consider adding them or budgeting for them as you build your dream wardrobe. If you are looking to build a wardrobe you love, definitely check out my playlist. I will link it below. I have tons of videos here, and that is the goal of my channel. So if you're into that type of content, definitely consider subscribing. My name's Amanda, and I love to help you build your confidence through style. So let's get started. These essentials are in no particular order. I think all of them are must-haves that you'll reach for again and again. And a lot of the pieces that I'm sharing with you today are the investment pieces that I have made in my wardrobe. But I love to help as many people as I can, no matter your shopping budget. So check out the description box below where I'll share more options at every price point. The first essential is a neutral bootie. I was going back and forth on doing a tall boot or ankle bootie, and personally I find that I reach for this option the most in the fall. I love to use this as a transition piece early in the fall season, and then I really reach for them all throughout fall and winter. I personally live in the South, so I can get away with wearing an ankle bootie much longer than if you live somewhere up north. But these are my personal favorite ankle booties. If you are a follower here on my channel, you know I have quite the collection of boots. I definitely love my shoes, but these are by far my favorite. They're so comfortable. They're really flattering on the ankle as well. They don't cut you off, and I find that they work with almost everything in my wardrobe. This particular pair is priced on sale under $100. Sizing was limited last I checked, but hopefully they will do a full restock, and of course I'll link some other options for you down below. The next shoe must-have is a comfortable flat. Now you can go two ways, so do consider your lifestyle here and what you're looking for in your wardrobe and personal style. So the first option is a loafer, and these are actually trending right now as well, but I do consider these a very timeless piece. This one is from Sam Edelman. So comfortable. You really can't beat the price point, quality, and comfort of Sam Edelman shoes. So the loafer will be great for your work wardrobe, but it also pairs really nicely with jeans casually on the weekends. And I also think these make really great travel shoes as well. Again, because they're comfortable, you can dress them up and dress them down. You can also go with more of a slide mule style loafer. These are Gucci. You can get a lot of look for less options as well. So I will link all price points, of course. So I bought these back in 2020. Again, another investment that I made in my wardrobe. They are very comfortable, very timeless as well, really quality materials. So you can see some natural creasing in the leather here. That is totally normal, but I just want to point out the difference here. I have not noticed that as much in these. Now I do wear these a lot more, so that could be the case there, but both are really, really great quality. And this happens with the Gucci loafers, happens with a lot of leather flats like this with the longer shaft in the front. If you are considering investing in the Gucci loafer, these do run small, and I do have a review of these on my blog, so I will link that below. The other flat option is the classic ballerina flat. These are a recent investment that I made from Chanel. I again have seen a ton of look for less options to these, and I finally invested in these for when I used a lot of Nordstrom notes for them. I kind of saved them up for these. But I also noticed that a shoe that I reached for a ton in my wardrobe are these cap toe shoes. I actually have two of these, and I wear and reach for these so much that I finally decided, hey, it makes sense for me to invest in these. So if you're considering this type of purchase, really any investment, I don't think it hurts to go with a more affordable option and test it out in your wardrobe. See if it makes sense for you. That's really what's going to justify whether or not you're going to make a good purchase for your wardrobe or something that you're not going to get as much cost per wear out of. So just like the loafer, the ballerina flat will work again in your work wardrobe, but also on the weekends. I think it looks really cute with dresses, jeans, and it's really versatile for travel as well. As far as shoes, I think that's really what most wardrobes need. Now, of course, this also depends on your location and things like that. If you need a shoe, if you, for example, live in a city, you might need something that's a little more waterproof or durable. So consider that when you're looking at the materials that you're going to be investing in for your timeless fall wardrobe. Something like a suede is not going to be as city friendly. I found that I haven't had any issues though, and I do protect all of mine with Scotch Guard spray. So if you're interested in protecting your shoes, I will link the ones that I use down below. Fall essential number 3 is a leather handbag. Definitely stick with something classic here, whether you go with black or brown, that really depends on your personal style. But I think investing in that quality leather is what is important when it comes to creating a more classic, timeless fall wardrobe essential. So I have a couple different styles in my wardrobe that I wanted to share as examples, maybe some quick pros and cons. First is this Coach handbag. I picked this up recently in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Not sure if this exact color option is still available, but this is a style that they do carry. This is kind of a look for less for the Louis Vuitton pochette motif, and I love this bag for so many reasons. I love the top handle. You can wear it crossbody, you can wear it on the shoulder, and this quality leather is what's going to hold up year after year. Another classic leather handbag option would be this one from Tory Burch. Again, I love this one for its versatility because you can wear it crossbody or on the shoulder, and personally I really love this size handbag. This is really as big as I go for most days. I find that I can fit everything I need and it doesn't get as heavy. If I carry a large tote, it ends up being uncomfortable throughout the day. So personally, I do enjoy a little bit of a smaller handbag. This is the color Devon Sand. By the way, I get questions about that. Another leather handbag I wear all the time is this YSL crossbody. I find that camera bags are my personal favorite crossbody style. So again, trying to decide what works best in your lifestyle, whether you want to go with just a crossbody style or something like this where you can wear both on the shoulder or crossbody. So this one you can only wear crossbody, so that might work for a lot of people, but some people might want that versatility of having the shoulder bag as an option too. A similar bag that I have in my wardrobe is this Gucci Soho Disco, and if you're curious on my thoughts between these two, pros and cons, how I style them, I have a very thorough blog post over on strawberrychicblog.com. I will link that for you down below if you have been torn between these two handbags. I will say I do reach for this one more, but I think it's because of the color with my personal wardrobe. This one I have had much longer. I love both. If you're looking for a more affordable option, I think this is a really good classic handbag to consider. Now, this one isn't the only one that I'm showing here that's not a genuine leather, but I think it still looks really nice, really classic and timeless. And just like the others, you do have the option to wear it on the shoulder, but you can also lengthen the strap and wear it crossbody. And with this type of style, you can easily dress them up or down. This handbag is a look for less for the classic Chanel handbag. Now, I know that not everyone is going to be investing in their wardrobe by purchasing a Chanel bag, but I think this is really as timeless as it gets and something that I will personally never get rid of. I purchased this in Paris a couple years ago, and it's crazy how much it has grown in value. Honestly, I could sell this today for twice the amount that I paid for it. Actually, a little bit more than that, I think, which is just insane. But definitely don't overlook buying these secondhand. I will link some really great resources of people or websites that sell authentic secondhand Chanel handbags or really any designer handbags. Fall essential number 4 is a cashmere scarf or any sort of scarf that will obviously keep you warm. Cashmere is definitely what I would say the gold standard is as far as quality material that will keep you warm but also still remain breathable. And these scarves have a lot of versatility in your wardrobe, not just for your fall wardrobe. I think they are year-round pieces. I reach for my cashmere even now during the summer. I always bring some sort of layering piece to restaurants when we go out to eat because I am always freezing in the AC. You can use them at the office, keep one at your desk to use as a nice lightweight layer to keep you warm. The first one I have to share with you is the classic Burberry scarf. This is in the blush color, which you can only get direct, I believe. They have like a pink color at other websites, but it's not the same blush color. So just FYI there. These are definitely timeless. I purchased mine in 2020, I believe, and it's really the scarf, pretty much the only scarf that I reach for throughout the fall and winter. I love to layer it with my coats, wear it on its own. It's kind of like an accessory piece that elevates my outfits, sort of like jewelry would. Another cashmere scarf option is this one from J. Crew. I just purchased this. These are currently on sale. Not sure if they'll be on sale when this video goes up. I ended up deciding this color isn't exactly what I was going for, so I repurchased it in an ivory that I haven't got in yet. But this is a travel scarf, so it's definitely much bigger than the Burberry scarf. This one you can drape over your shoulders and use as a wrap as well. So that sort of piece you'll be thankful that you invested in, because it's something you can reach for year after year. They're really great for traveling if you get chilly at the airport or on the plane. Again, in restaurants, I use mine all the time. And then of course, if you're gonna be out walking as it's chilly, it will definitely keep you warm. Essential number 5 is a classic sweater. I would consider buying these in a neutral color that works in your wardrobe. So whether that is black, gray, brown, or ivory, those are the colors that I would recommend. When trying to decide what type of sweater to go for, I would say consider the neckline. Do you want something that's crew neck, V-neck, rolled neck? I went with the crew neck style because I thought this would be easy to layer with sweaters and things like that. And this one is in cashmere. Again, with cashmere, you can definitely find this at a lot of different price points, but it is typically an investment piece. Like these from J. Crew, I think are $128, and they do rarely go on sale, this particular piece, but you can find them on sale. I purchased a cashmere sweater during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. That one was much more expensive compared to the J. Crew, so I find that the price point of cashmere varies widely. I personally do not find that a lot of the cashmere sweaters I have tried are itchy, but the ones that contain some sort of percentage of wool, I do find that those can be very hit or miss, whether or not they're gonna be like itchy and scratchy, which is not an option here. I just can't deal with like itchy fabrics whatsoever. But I personally don't find that 100% cashmere has been itchy with a lot of the pieces that I have tried. A couple things I want to mention if you are new to cashmere to definitely consider. For one, this is a more delicate piece, so you do want to look at the washing instructions. Do not throw them in, the wash like you normally would, and do not dry them. You definitely have to be careful with your washing methods or dry cleaning methods, but all of those will come with each individual piece. I do have a wool and cashmere specific laundry detergent, and I kind of wash everything in bulk, but I don't wash everything after every single wear. Another thing to keep in mind with cashmere is it is very prone to pilling. Really, most sweaters are prone to pilling, but especially cashmere. So if you are investing in cashmere pieces, I would recommend to get a cashmere comb just to like brush out that pilling, and just know that this is a normal process when it comes to cashmere. Essential number 6 is a Camel Coat. Now, I specifically say camel because I do think that is the most timeless option to consider. And again, this is another one where you want to look at the materials used. Coats that have a higher percentage of wool will keep you warmer, or if they have a natural silk lining, they will keep you warmer. If they are a polyester lining, that won't be as warm or breathable. So just something to look at. And unfortunately, typically the higher percentage of that wool that you find does lead to a higher price point. One of my favorite places to get timeless coats is J. Crew. I don't know if their winter coats are out just yet, but I have purchased some, years ago that still look in tip-top shape, and they do have a really great percentage of wool and materials used. So definitely consider those. I know they go on sale probably starting in September, definitely through the holidays. I know they go on sale as well, and they are pretty expensive, but you can get great deals on them if you jump on those sales. So I will definitely share whenever those start to pop up. This year in the Nordstrom sale, I purchased this Camel Reese coat, and I haven't worn it yet, as you can see, but this is a very classic piece. It's a wrap coat style. The color is perfection. I love this camel color. It's not too warm or cool. And this type of coat is great for going in and out of the office, but also looks so great paired with jeans, and it just elevates and makes your style more sophisticated. I have seen a nearly identical version to this Reese coat as well for a much better price point. So I will link that down below, as well as some other good camel coats to consider. I also think Abercrombie has a good coat. I bought their dad coat a couple years ago in a little bit of a lighter color. I do think that one's very timeless as well, and one that I did get a lot of wear out of. So I will kind of source on the internet the best coats for y'all if you're looking for a good one to invest in for this upcoming season. And then of course I also have to mention my Vince coat. This is really a Cardigan that I picked up this year in the sale. Again, this is a cashmere and wool blend. So warm, so soft. I've actually started wearing this around the house because it's cozy, but also keeps me warm in the AC. When shopping for coats, also keep in mind if you do need some tailoring. That's one reason I do love buying at Nordstrom. I bought both of those coats at Nordstrom, and I have alterations credit, so I can get those, perfectly tailor made. So if the length in the sleeve isn't great, if I want a closer fit in the shoulder, I can do that for free through Nordstrom. So that's one reason that I love shopping there. But of course, if you find your dream coat somewhere else, it is totally worth taking it to alterations if you need to tweak a couple things, because these are timeless pieces that you're going to be wearing year after year. Essential number 7 is a layering piece. I couldn't really narrow down what specific layering piece I would recommend, because it really does depend on your personal style. A lot of people would include a leather Moto jacket in this category. I have found personally I don't reach for my Moto jackets that I have in my wardrobe as much as other pieces. So just because one person says a Moto jacket is a must-have, consider if it makes sense for your personal style. And for me, I have found that I really don't reach for them as much. If the Moto jacket is your style, I think you can find some really great, faux leather jacket options at really affordable price points. The blank NYC ones are great buys, under $100 typically. I recently got this one in from Gibson Look. I do have a coupon code with them. I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head, but I'll put it down below. This one is more my style. Obviously the color is my style. It's a soft, more casual material, so it's not a faux leather, and the cut was really flattering. I'll be interested to see how much I reach for this one, but I do think this could be a little bit more versatile in my wardrobe than a faux leather jacket. So the Moto jacket isn't something that I have a high investment piece in, because it doesn't really make sense for my wardrobe. So I do have more, affordable options from Blank NYC. I even have a white one from Walmart. I don't think that one's available. So yeah, that's how I kind of look at whether or not I should save or splurge, which I need to do a video on. I've been meaning to do that forever. If the Moto jacket isn't your personal style, another layering piece would be a cardigan. These lean a little bit more casually, and they do work in your work and weekend wardrobe, so that may make more sense for your wardrobe. Another good option would be a blazer. I think this is definitely where I would feel more comfortable investing, because I do reach for blazers often. Again, they also work in your work wardrobe and on the weekend. I think they look so chic with jeans, so chic with dresses. I just pulled this one. This is a sweater blazer, which is a little bit different and unique, but really comfortable. A great work from home piece too. I have so many blazers that I love in my wardrobe. Most of them are honestly from Express. I think their blazers are so good for the quality and price point, so I'll link some of the ones that I have or have spotted down below. I also recently bought the Cardigan from J. Crew. This has just been a piece that I have looked at for years, and I'm like, why don't I own that? Because it makes sense for my wardrobe. I will say it runs extremely big. I bought a small and it's really frumpy on me. That may be the look that you're going for, but I repurchased in a smaller size. I actually purchased the extra small and extra small, just because it was really big. Those 3 layering pieces are definitely the key ones that I would consider depending on your lifestyle. Essential number 8 is a sweater dress. I have a couple here to share with y'all. This one is a classic black midi length sweater dress. So with these, you can wear them fall and winter. I love to pair mine with a tall knee-high boot or an over-the-knee boot, as it gets a little bit chillier and I need that warmth. But these are such chic, timeless pieces that you can really dress up or down. Essential number 9 is a pair of jeans. Of course, this makes the list. It makes sense for most wardrobes. Now, I really don't think that you have to get a designer pair of jeans to have a really great jean in your wardrobe. I have found really great, affordable jeans. Honestly, some of my favorites are from Walmart. So I really don't think jeans is an area that you necessarily have to spend a ton of money on to get a great fit. Now, I do think it depends on what jean brand fits your body really well, because that's really what it comes down to. Are they comfortable? Do they flatter you? Do you feel great in them? I think you can find that at every price point. I just think this is very like brand dependent. So I have some great jeans from Mother that were a little bit more of investments, but I also have some great jeans from Express and Walmart that I love too. This particular pair is the straight leg, kind of more on trend jean that I finally settled on. I tried so many brands, so many price points, and this is the one that I finally was like, hey, this looks good on me. This brand is a little more expensive, but they're actually on sale right now under 100. And last I checked, they were fully in stock. I got a 28 in these. I really love Madewell jeans as well, so that's another brand that I would definitely consider purchasing, because I think they're really good quality for the price point. When it comes to buying the right jeans for you, you definitely have to know your body shape. What type of inseam do you need? What type of rise do you need? I know for my body type, I have a short torso, and anything too like ultra high rise does not work for me. And also keep in mind where the pockets are placed as well. I feel like this really makes or breaks the jeans. If they're too high, it just looks like, you know, it just looks off. So those are the things I would consider if you are trying to find a good jean for your body. Essential number 10 is a everyday layering basic. So these white long sleeve basics are ultra soft, and these pieces I wear so much throughout the fall and winter that I had to consider them in this video. They're great to layer under even your sweaters. If you have a sweater that's itchy that you maybe forgot to return, you could throw one of these under it and it will be so much more comfortable. You can wear them on their own with jeans and like the flat, and it will just be like a chic, very basic and timeless outfit. When shopping for basics like these, I think really what makes or breaks them is the thickness of them. If you find some that are thicker, they're gonna look more expensive. They're gonna hold up a little bit better. They're gonna be, you know, nicer overall. And that doesn't mean you have to spend a ton of money to get like a good quality basic. These I do find that I need to repurchase because they do get stained a lot easier, especially, you know, in the armpit area or food stains. I just find that I do have to repurchase these every year or so. So I haven't spent a ton of money on these types of basics, and I really don't think you have to. If you want something a little more elevated than the white long sleeve basic, another good basic to consider would be a white button down. These are actually trending right now, more of like the oversized fit of these. So whether you're looking for something more basic or something that you can dress up a little bit more, those are definitely the two tops that I think every wardrobe needs. Let me know your thoughts on these top 10s. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What are your favorite basics? Let us know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later this week with a new video. Bye.